Hi, welcome to Thunk Tanked. My name is Calvin, and I'm a little computer. See, this is why I bring these things to you guys, because pros. Yeah, yeah. We train them. You hire them. Uh, that title is Electric Boogaloo, though, works for the first time in that because they're taser crows. Wow, it's amazing. Oh, oh wait, we've got a problem. Why do we have a problem? Talk. Yeah, talk, you guys. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, we
Teacher's
lost.
busy.
We're gonna start over.
We just start over.
We lost all this wonderful content.
Why did it change? Okay, so your voices weren't being heard for the first part of this.
Well, that's the worst.
Oh, that's
checked.
okay. We didn't need
this
that.
podcast.
It was working before I went live, and then the second I pressed the go live button, you guys stopped being heard. Apparently,
And that's why you come to us for your podcasts. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. It's fine.
I'm sad. We've lost all this delicious crow-related content.
Only I can hear it.
Only you can hear it. Well, that's nice.
Well, you guys too, I guess.
I can hear me all the time, though.
So,
Yeah, I
yeah,
can hear me
sorry
for
about
free.
that, everybody. So what we've got here is a
A failed stream.
failed stream.
Let's go take two.
Take two.
Stream 2 Electric Boogaloo.
All right.
Don't
hold
say Boogaloo, though. They make you stream go away.
on.
Oh, shit. Well, the good thing this one was the fucked up one.
Oh man.
And
hold-
we'll be right back,
Back to the-
after a message from our
back-
sponsor.
back to the intro.
Denny's.
Wait, hold on. Here, there it is.
Think, thunk, think, thunk, tank.
There we go. Bum, 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 bum.
It's time for thunk tank.
Hi, my name is Kevin. I'm a robot.
My name's Andreas, and I'm an audible being.
My name's Eric, and welcome to Thunk Tank Part 2, First Blood Part 4.
Wait,
Crows.
wait.
Who needs them? Why do we like them? 1. Crows are rad as shit. 2. They can be trained. 3. All police officers are secretly crows in robot suits.
Whoa. Whoa.
4. I think I covered all of that.
You covered all of them.
Yeah,
4.
that was the
that was
entire bit we
everything.
lost.
That was
Got it.
everything. 4.
Yeah, insert a special joke about crows with taser vests, and then I said crows 2, birds 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
the crows would land on
That
people
was
and
the
tase
joke.
them, and it's like Birds, the movie.
It was
But
good.
Don't worry, it was a great.
It was a great
joke.
bit. It was good.
It was,
Very
it was
good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It was the funniest bit I've ever done. So just like, comment, and subscribe on this
This
video
is not
because
the
of how
funniest bit
quality
we've
that
ever
bit
done.
probably
This
was.
is just a tribute.
So
Well,
So,
now
yeah.
that we've done the funniest bit we'll ever do, it's all downhill from here.
downhill. I mean, it's been.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much.
If you
Easy
subscribe,
part.
if you subscribe to our Patreon, though, the lost audio is available
It's not.
Recreated in loving detail by
by
artisanal
just
monks.
me doing all 3 of our voices.
So, right. So crows, police crows. I think
Yeah.
I'm done. That's
Police-
it. That's my end of
Police
my
Crows
idea.
was the idea.
Let's
we
we'll
had
circle back.
technical
We'll circle
difficulties.
back. It'll be funny again.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So
Okay.
Eric, what do you have something?
Oh, sure. We should do non-radioactive kitchenware.
hold on. Hold on. Hold
Oh
on.
no, I'm on board.
Hold
Fuck
on.
yes. Wait,
Wait.
can I take it? Can I
Go
take
for it.
All right. So just by saying it's not radioactive, you imply all other kitchenware is radioactive, and
Which is
therefore you're
technically
the only
true.
safe kitchenware. Alternatively, you might be talking about like radioactive carbon or some shit in the steel.
Yeah, like all modern steel is slightly radioactive. That's why you can't use it for X-ray machines.
Oh, you want to
Wow.
actually pull old U-boat metal out of the ocean?
No. They don't do that anymore for the X-ray machines. They have
Huh.
a new process where it doesn't get exposed to air during the forging, and it's non-radioactive.
You could just.
Oh.
What about plastic?
Non-radioactive kitchenware.
What about plastic?
Oh, that's melty.
Yeah, but it's not radioactive, right? Is plastic?
true.
Does
No.
plastic have any?
I'm not.
Mm.
It's made of oil.
It might.
Oil should be radioactive,
Oh.
like theoretically,
Yeah, I mean,
right?
we did nuke those dinosaurs to shit like a couple million years ago. So, pretty sure radioactive.
I don't think that's okay. Yeah, I think this is a great idea. My problem is if I go into if me as an informed consumer, I go into a store and I see some silverware labeled non-radioactive against a bunch of other silverware that doesn't say anything about radioactivity. I'm immediately going, wait a second. Why'd they need to put that on there?
That's true.
It's not like I'm suggesting we put no longer radioactive.
Yeah, but that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing,
Folks,
whoa.
we fixed the problem. It's not radioactive anymore.
Exactly. I do. That's what I'm
So,
hearing, and I don't like.
I drank
that.
a soda. I drank
Uh-huh.
a soda from like it was Czech or something, a stand. Like it was a weird.
Some Soviet soda.
Yeah.
Where did you
And
get
on the
that?
bottle it says what was it, like, now without something acid. It was some sort of acid.
I
It
mean,
was like, it doesn't have this acid anymore.
Oh God.
And so I looked it up, and it turns out it had a serious acid in it for a little while, and it was not good.
Decided to take it out.
Uh,
One
so yeah,
distinctive feature.
That's like picking up a can of Coca-Cola and you'd be like, now without cocaine, and it's like, what? Huh? Like, I mean, yes,
Yeah.
that's true, but like,
I think that might be the next marketing move. Actually, let
Yeah?
me pitch you on that. Yeah,
Okay.
now Coca-Cola, the soda that used to have cocaine in it, or any sort of version of that.
yeah,
I'm telling you, they might get in trouble for people trying to snort lines of fizzy beverage off of things, but I think everyone would buy that soda more if they just implied it was vaguely tangentially related to cocaine.
They could just make powdered Coca-Cola, and it would be both snortable and
Nope.
powdered
Yep.
Coke.
Never mind. I've been had at my own game. Son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
God, it even feels fizzy in my nose.
That
Weird.
sounds very bad.
Oh no, it's almost certainly awful for you. Like, inhaling dust in general is a terrible
Right, they
idea.
make dust masks for a reason.
Right. And they
For
also
idiots not to wear over their noses.
doctors don't
So you can
prescribe.
tell they're idiots.
Oh, it is also an IQ test. Doctors don't prescribe powders, though,
Yeah,
if you notice.
no.
Anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, they used to prescribe like
No.
brain venting. So
Yeah.
So yeah, this is something that's always intrigued me. Like, there's a point in time where we didn't know a whole lot about exactly how the human body worked, right?
Mhm.
And like, maybe now, like, people will come up with stupid stuff like, boofing alcohol or something like that, right? I understand that they came up with that at this point in time. That makes sense, right? Because they were like, ha ha ha, we can put more, alcohol into our bloodstream faster. But like, who snorted powder first? What were they
Well,
thinking?
they started by chewing on the leaves.
Right?
And then they
Okay.
started like making tea and like mashing them up and
Sure,
like
I get
mashing
that.
them up and drying them out.
Makes sense
And
to
they
me.
had these mashed up, dried out stuff, and it dried into like a solid chunk. They smashed it into a powder, and they ate it, and that didn't work so good.
Yeah, and then which one
Yeah,
of
the
these
next step.
idiots? Right, there's like a ... profit kind of
step.
thing, right? And I'm like,
Take
wait,
it to your idiot friend. Like, hey,
So,
hey,
here's what-
Larry, snort this.
I'll bet it was an accident. Like, it's fine dust.
so much
It
of
gets up in the air, and
science.
you're like, "What? Sure."
So
And then
much
you're
of
like,
science
"Holy
is
fuck! I
accidents.
feel amazing." And then I'm just assuming that that's the
Like,
response.
it's also like
Oh,
a
man.
topical pain reliever, so like it would have been pretty
It's-
obvious that it does stuff.
Huh.
So it would have been used in like attempts at medicine.
someone has like their nose hurts or whatever, so they're like,
Yeah.
shove this up it.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Woo!
So my nose still hurts, but I also can move faster than light.
So. Oh man, why are people so dumb?
You say dumb, and I say it's more like evolution.
I mean, they're
Right.
having more fun than you. Are you sure they're the dumb
I'm
ones?
having a lot of fun. I'm on Thunk Tank.
Shit just keeps happening, and eventually shit happens in a way that kind of works.
I guess. It's weird.
Yeah.
Super weird.
And the failures just sort of die. It's evolution. It's
It
like
is
a cultural knowledge evolution.
And to
Yeah.
be fair, like
That's how they should
I
teach
will point out,
evolution. in
doing
schools.
tremendous amounts of. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
I was sorry. I just had this thought and I said it out loud before I realized that you were also talking. I was thinking
No, that's fine.
that's how they should teach evolution in schools. It's like, how did people end up snorting cocaine? Doesn't that seem like a dumb idea? And then like you just show that like this is how, random acts happen over large periods of time. If that can happen, obviously.
I mean, I would go with coffee. Because
Uh-huh.
coffee is the same exact story,
No.
but with like roasted bean water.
But I understand
like-
that process. I don't understand the leap to putting powder up your nose.
That's fair. It is weird that it went to the nose portion.
It is weird.
Anyhow,
Have
but I
nothing
will
to
point
do
out,
all day because the internet won't exist for 1,000 years.
Oh, yeah,
just
okay,
shove
Like-
everything into.
It's like- One idiot's gonna figure it out sooner or later.
Is this stick
like-
magic? Maybe if I put it in my
Everyone's
eye,
not
I'll
gonna
be able
figure
to
it
see
out, but
through
sooner or
walls.
later,
Nope.
one person will, and they'll teach others. And
Yeah, that's
you can't stop
crazy.
the signal.
We're like
So,
a giant
what-
machine learning algorithm, trying everything.
I'll also
Yeah.
point out
Uh-huh.
the village where their warriors were super high on cocaine. Definitely won all of the fights.
Did they? I
Like,
don't know.
All right, guys. I don't know what's up with like, I'm gonna call it like river.
Don't make up something
Valley.
that's going to inevitably be racist. Team
What?
Red and Team Blue.
Yeah, I
Easy
don't know what's
peasy.
up with the red team, but they don't sleep and they can run for 8 hours without slowing down. So I think we're fucked. And it's,
Oh no. Oh no. That's crazy.
so yeah, cocaine.
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 Yeah, we can stop the people selling cocaine with crows. That's what I've been saying.
We train crows to be drug addicts by making them addicted to drugs.
But they're already
And then they're
addicted to
going to be
peanuts.
constantly stealing drugs from drug addicts.
But they're already addicted to peanuts.
That's true. That is true. Can you train crows to fly small amounts of drugs across the border?
Oh my gosh. This went someplace.
That's a good question.
This is then we have cop crows and criminal crows and they fight.
On a TV show.
Yeah.
Wars.
We call it Croaks.
Chromageddon.
Chromageddon. That sounds great. I would watch Chromageddon.
The leader crows have chrome feathers.
They are very heavy and cannot fly.
They're also fat.
It's like that the owl 3D animation that came out, but it's about drug dealing and cops.
Yeah. Exactly like that.
But set
except
in the
about drug
modern era. Yeah.
dealing. Yeah.
And then
that would actually be a pretty good TV show.
and
I
we,
do hate to say it, but like actually training crows to fly small amounts of drugs over the border is fucking hilarious. Terrible, but fucking hilarious.
Why not just do it with drones? They're more reliable and probably cheaper.
People,
Oh, that's true.
but you go, oh no, a drone. What's on that? But you don't go, oh my gosh, a crow. See?
I guess.
Yeah, this is how we get the border patrol to just shoot all
Oh
birds.
no. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I mean, given the Border Patrol's history, they probably couldn't shoot any birds. They try, but they're real
Border
bad.
Patrol agent
It's
fires
like
shot at
aiming.
bird, falls 8 miles away, and hits other Border Patrol agent. Um,
I mean, normally the history of the Border Patrol is more evil than that, so I guess that would be a positive.
shoot at birds, hit kids. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I was watching a thing about pandemics because that's not a thing you need to worry about while watching this. But they were talking about the next pandemic
Ooh.
and like how to avoid it and how animals transfer disease and why we shouldn't go into bat caves, basically.
Mhm.
Remain
And we need to
indoors.
also-
Do not touch animals.
Don't
Got
touch
it.
animals.
Right.
What if
Basically,
they're
don't
indoor
touch animals.
Wait. I have cats. What if they're indoor animals?
Don't touch outdoor animals.
Okay.
Don't stop taking up all their fucking room, because the more like you push them out of their natural habitat, the more
Uh-huh.
you push them into our shit,
Uh-huh.
and like let them be away from us.
Wait. What if you're out on a walk and there's somebody else's cat that's outside? Can I touch that?
No, you're not supposed to do that normally.
Damn.
We all don't listen to that rule collectively,
Right.
but actually we aren't supposed to do that.
Okay. Just checking.
But they were like, humans like have basically taken over and gotten into about 75% of the world's of the non-frozen land mass.
Not underwater.
It's
landmass.
increasing, so
Yeah.
good luck us.
Right. So and I wanted to point out that included the Gobi Desert,
Good point. That's a fair point.
Wait, why?
which
What?
is
Because it's not frozen.
It's not frozen.
no. I mean the landmass that included that, right? It's not
Yeah.
frozen,
Uh-huh.
but we also definitely 100% weren't on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like we got no shit there.
Right. That's a so you're just saying that like that takes a big chunk out of like what we should have covered.
Right. And I'm curious, what can we do in that desert that isn't
Your first-
Machine City.
Wow. Ooh. I like that.
right? So
City
it's great for
populated
solar.
entirely by robots.
I like
It's
it.
great
Will
for
never
solar,
turn against us.
Oh, it is probably great for solar.
right?
And
Yeah.
Great for
And
solar.
And the
it is.
robots that are powered by that solar energy.
Yeah.
if we could make sand-proof windmills,
Mhm.
great for wind power too.
Sure.
Those sandstorms be awesome.
Sure. Also, I mean, that makes sense because eventually when we black out the sun to stop them, they won't have their solar power anymore. It all comes together.
Right. And then they need us.
Right.
Those suckers.
Yeah.
We got them. Ha ha. Put me in a tube. I'm a battery.
Cool. See, this is
But,
good because now we can put Keanu Reeves in the thumbnail. So
Oh
this-
yeah, that's true.
Back.
There
And
we
we
go.
can also update my model with a penny and a nail
Mm.
sticking out of my head
Okay.
for power.
For power, right?
Thank you.
I can do
Good
that.
one. Good.
I can do that.
But they- so I'm like, what can we do here in this
Mhm.
desert?
Mhm.
We can generate a lot of power. We can't get power out of it because power lines going that far away aren't very efficient.
Hmm.
My first thought was springs. We could store potential energy by compressing springs with the electricity
Whoa.
and then shipping them somewhere else, and then you have a spring that's compressed and you can get power out of it.
Whoa.
Other than being a stupid and inefficient method, it is funny.
Wait, but there's
I've
not a
got
lot
that.
of loss in that. Is
The
there?
So there's a tremendous amount of
Shipping
loss in shipping it, and there's actually
Yeah.
a decent amount of loss in compressing it versus uncompressing it.
Okay, I didn't think. Oh, is there?
Like the input to output of a spring is not perfect.
Oh.
lot
Especially
is
since
lost
you're
to heat.
grabbing solar energy to convert into electricity, to convert into motion, to
Uh-huh.
store as a spring,
Yeah.
to ship somewhere. Like, it's really not great, but it is fucking funny.
Right.
I think you may get better results out of compressing gas into cylinders. I could be wrong.
Oh.
But it's not great either way. Don't
Mhm.
Just
ship
build
physical.
giant underground tunnels to transport the electricity.
So yeah, idea number 2 was trains, electric trains.
They could be like maglev trains.
Oh,
Underground.
that'd be cool.
Low
That'd be really cool.
friction.
And we could use them to transport engineers and electric lines.
What if it's just one big, well, generally big, but like a pipe, right? And it's got the magnets on the sides, and then there's a bunch of tiny cylinders inside of there, and they just push up against each other. And then if you want to like punch energy out to the other side of that pipe, you just use a solenoid to poke one end, and it pokes out the other end. And there's no friction.
Oh, so this brings up a very interesting point.
Yeah.
One.
Okay.
And two, if you have a light year long
Oh yeah, I love this way.
and you push it,
Yeah.
aren't you breaking the speed of light by getting information to the other end of it?
Of course not.
No.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's the speed of sound through the pole.
Yeah.
So it would like take 1,000 years to reach the other side of the pole.
I don't know if it's that slow, but it's more than a
Slow.
year because it's a
How
light
long
year
does it
long
take sound to travel a light year? It's a long time.
through the pole. So like the speed of sound in air is very different than it is through
Oh.
steel. Yeah, it's the vibration like it's
Does it-
how the atoms interact with each other and push off of each
Does
other.
it have anything to do with the tensile strength of the pole? Because in real life, the pole just breaks. You try to
Right.
move a
Yes,
pole
that's
that big.
true. And so it
Science.
it has something to do with that. That is true.
Science.
Anyhow, that's been the science portion.
The science portion has been concluded.
Thank
we
you for
have concluded the
loving
cocaine
science
portion
tank.
of our show.
We always have that.
Every week we have
Every
a
week,
cocaine
The
portion. of our
science
show.
and the cocaine
Have I
portion.
been missing the cocaine and science portions every week?
Maybe you just don't
I've
remember.
been tuning in too late to Thunk Tank. I better click that bell and get the notifications.
Uh-huh.
We've also covered our police brutality
Oh yeah, we definitely
the
usually have one of
quadrant
those.
to really
No.
we're trying to really
Endless.
ostracize as many groups as possible.
Uh-huh,
No, just the assholes.
uh-huh.
I mean, I do feel like the science people liked it. That's right. Weird. Okay. But we could totally build factories in the desert. Is my point.
Won't the sand get in the machines? That seems
Yes, we need
bad.
to make them kind of like sealed to the environment, and we also kind of need to have them not have people.
Mm-hmm. Robot
Nano
City.
machine.
Robot City. We make the robots out of the sand.
Yeah, glass
Yes.
robots is cool as shit. That is true.
Yes.
But I'd like to point out, like, this is a really great opportunity to make like a totally self-sufficient
Uh-huh.
robotic city.
Wow.
But I have no idea what we could build there. Because, like, you know, they have sand.
Electric cars.
So
How do-
here's how you start. You get a really big lens to focus sunlight and melt the sand into silicon glass kinds of things.
Mhm.
And you basically make a giant, you hook it, this big lens up to like 4 trucks, and they're pulling, and it goes up there, and you basically have a giant 3D printer. You go around melting the
In
sand
the desert.
in the desert.
Okay.
How do you make it go up?
Cranes on the truck.
Oh, okay.
Truck cranes.
Oh, I don't mean the lens. I mean the building. Out of the glass building.
You clear it away with the bulldozer, the sand that you're not
Okay.
using. You go down. First, you push up the sand into one spot, and then you drive around. But you don't do it; the computers do it. So-
Right. No, we need no people there.
Right.
And
Trucks
then, and then
that are driven by cyber trucks.
right. No, of
Cyber
course.
trucks with cranes.
Cyber.
I'm sorry. What was the question before?
Was there a question?
The
feel like
desert,
Eric
you
had
try to
a-
use it for power.
an
I
idea.
was doing non-radioactive cookware, and you guys. Were
Oh, yeah!
I wouldn't buy that.
No.
But I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
other
it's
people
money.
would. Idiots might.
Yeah.
I think that's the.
No, you're not our target audience.
No,
You
I'm
don't
never.
give a
I'm
fuck.
not any target audience.
So I feel like not back to the cookware. There's other things you can have cookware that it isn't, that most cookware is,
Really?
right?
Maybe
What? Like what? What are you thinking?
Like, what-
Sticky.
non-stick is already a
Non-stick.
category,
Cookware. Yeah,
Right. So this is sticky.
but nobody would want that. Why would you want it? Oh no.
Maybe you
nobody
don't
wants
call it
anything to
sticky.
stick.
Maybe you're like, holds the food better.
self-adhesive
Grip food technology.
Grippy.
food grip
Yeah.
technology.
You
See,
tired
that
of having
sounds
your eggs
fancy.
slosh out of the pan when you're trying to flip your pancakes? Don't worry about it.
Mine does that. There. That's a fix.
Super
Cool.
grippy pans. Maximum friction.
Yeah, I mean, we could have grippy pans. We could have melty spatulas.
There's not much in the
Yeah,
field
there's-
of cookware here that's not done, which is why I thought non-radioactive was such a good idea.
Yeah, I think the better direction to go is not more cookware, but what else can we market as not radioactive?
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
bottled water.
Oh God.
Just right off the bat, bottled water is not radioactive.
Are you sure of that? It
No.
does come from underground, and that's where radiation lives.
This-
Radiation doesn't live underground. That's just truth.
But the radon, it goes into the basement.
Yes, underground. That's where radiation lives.
You harvest the water from clouds.
Oh my God, it's rainwater.
Well, you say cloud harvesting, but we're actually harvesting rainwater.
Wild
mean,
harvested,
what's the
wild
difference?
crafted. That's how you wild crafted bottled water. It's brilliant.
Lots of images of clouds on it.
Non-radioactive cloud water.
Non-radioactive, wild crafted cloud water.
Man, I'm thirsty, y'all, just thinking about it.
I do love a good bottle of cloud water.
Mm.
We could also market that as God's tears.
Oh yeah, get that
That's a-
religious market.
That's
Yeah.
the title of it, and then the description
When-
is the non-radioactive, handcrafted.
When your
cloud
children
water.
disappoint you, you can show them God's tears, and that He was sad about how disappointing they are.
Then make
That's a
them drink
healthy
it.
parenting technique, right?
Yeah, I think that's normal. I think that
Yeah.
definitely sounds
Everybody should do that.
on brand.
Amazing. So
So, my other idea is a business that takes in garbage, refurbishes it badly and cheaply, and then sells it on to
Oh!
idiots.
I couldn't figure out how to shoehorn this into the conversation, so you've given me the perfect opportunity. My chair's
good.
broken.
In real life?
My
Okay.
desk chair that I am currently sitting in is broken.
Yeah, not this
It's
one,
not
but the one in.
not the digital one, but the real life
yeah,
one.
yeah. Okay.
Now it has a little like a bike handbrake kind of deal, but it's on
Okay,
it's
sure.
on a flip tab.
Okay. Yep.
You
Yep.
know, like
Yeah,
two
yeah, yeah.
position.
Yeah, like
Two
you go
with
under
a
here, and
cable.
there's like a little like flip tab, and you can go up and down.
Yeah, and there's a cable.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, like a bike handbrake. It
Oh,
pulls
weird.
the cable in the sheath. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
weird. But
That
it's,
seems
it's kinda-
unnecessary.
it's a nice chair, and I don't hate it. But so what's happened to my chair is there's one here that sets the back height. It has a couple of settings,
Okay.
like for leaning back, not leaning back, leaning absurdly forward. You can lock it like this for some reason. I don't know.
that seems dumb.
And right, and you can push the tab down and move to where you want, pull it up, and it'll lock it roughly in like a range.
Okay.
Seems good.
Uh-huh.
Neat. So my tab slips down constantly. So I'd be locked in a range, and suddenly you'd hear a crack, and I'd slam backwards because the back suddenly stopped supporting my body. Right?
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
That is not correct chair function.
Right.
Yeah.
So I tried to take apart my chair to fix this,
Mm-hmm.
Bad
and
move.
found it was impossible to access the components that actually did this because they are inside like a metal housing that I can't figure out how to get into without damaging the chair further.
Cool.
So I was late at night. It was like 9:55, and I was about to go to bed. and I put the chair back together. And the next day, I put a screw into the plastic portion of the seat and tied a twisty tie around it and tied the panel up. And it has not been a problem since.
Wow.
And that's a story about how I fixed my how I refurbished my garbage chair into being a perfectly functional chair that does everything I want.
That is fantastic.
Yes, thank you. So I think this is pretty much what you're talking about, right?
More glitz than actual like functional upgrades, but like take something that's like ugly, like spray paint it a nice color, and boom, sell it.
Cool.
Take something that's like the fabric is all effed up.
You want to
spray
Pinterest
it with spray paint.
Most of the time, you're just going around. You could just drive around and pick up things that people are throwing out.
Yeah, if you try hard enough, you can get people to pay you to take their garbage.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
So I've got
smart.
a potential business name for you.
Yeah,
Garbage in, garbage out.
I love it. We're going to register as that, but we're going to do business as Swanky Furniture Recycling.
I think
Joe's Garbage Haulers.
Yeah, you get an antique shop, basically.
Separate locations.
Yes.
Right next to each other.
Right next to separate right across the street. Strangely, packages go from one building to the other.
Yeah. We share a parking lot.
Like,
it's just a coincidence.
This is the Pinterest thing, which
Yes.
is a real thing that real antique stores do, and it's very upsetting. Where they take garbage and they spray paint it, usually a version of white, and sometimes they put like hearts or something on it, and you've got this great old cabinet that now is a hideous, badly painted bullshit, and they want tremendous amounts of money for it. And I would like to point out, it's already a business. You should 100% do that, because this is the worst trend possible.
Look, you got like a couple cans of spray paint is what you need. You need gold.
Walmart.
You need silver. You like your chromes,
Yeah,
and
high gloss white.
And a bunch of rub and buff. You know what rub and buff is? It's good stuff.
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this little they come in little tubes, and it's like you can get them in different like metals. So you can get like a brass or copper or things like that, and you just like squirt out a tiny bit of it onto like a little cloth, and you spread it around on the thing, and it picks it up on the edges of the surfaces to make it look like yeah. You just do like that and some weathering, like you give it like a black wash, and then wash the black off, and it sticks in the crevices to bring out all the contrast. Bam, millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
I hate to say it, but you're probably right. God,
That'd be cheap too. That's
Yeah.
not wrong.
oh, so cheap.
Give us maybe
I mean,
spray
that's
paint
like-
a clear coat, but maybe not, because who cares? That's their problem once they buy it.
Fuck 'em. Yeah. shouldn't have bought my trash if you wanted quality.
This is when I say we do badly refurbished. We don't need to do good.
Yeah.
Clear coat's too much.
Too much. That's expensive.
Too much. We don't want it to last.
Right.
It's broken, glue it back together. You got a crack, stick some caulk in there, paint it over, forget it.
I've got an idea.
Yeah.
You go to a town that has a lot of people moving to it. Maybe there's a new jobs and stuff, like a happening area.
Okay.
Sure.
And what you do is you try to get the town board to illegalize selling of new furniture as an environmental thing.
What?
Right.
Right. Like,
It's
you make
wasteful.
It illegal to
We have
buy
so
furniture
much
from
old
anybody
furniture.
but you.
No Walmart.
No Walmart, none of that shit. And then you open up a used furniture store where you hawk your cheap garbage that you've painted. And you're the only game in town, because the only ones left are like antique stores. And no one's paying $400 for a set of table and chairs when they could pay, I don't know, $85 for some spray painted chairs and like 2 boxes nailed together as a table.
That's how politics works.
That's how
And
politics
business.
works.
You just make the competition illegal, and you win.
Yeah, that's
I mean-
why I only have one internet service provider in my area.
Yeah.
Oh, I have multiple internet service providers. I
Well,
could also
aren't
have
you
satellite.
fancy.
I could have
That
satellite
doesn't
internet.
count. That doesn't count.
Eh,
I could have multiple different satellite internet.
Oh my
I believe
gosh.
legally it does count, and that's the problem.
Yeah,
That's
that
what.
is the
That's
problem.
exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's exactly
People
what
are
I'm
like,
talking
oh, yeah,
about.
they have high-speed internet access, but it's garbage and satellite. If you have satellite internet, I'm sorry. And you're
Yeah.
listening to this, thank you for using your bandwidth.
Oh.
Very limited to listen to our garbage. We
Garbage.
appreciate it.
If you're on satellite internet, I know you can't see me because you're watching it at 140p. I used to do that. I'm sorry. Really, the videos aren't that bad at 140. I don't mind them that much.
yeah, visual resolution isn't a thing. Just squint and everything looks the same.
Oh gosh.
I can't even tell the difference. After 25 frames per second, it's all the same to me.
Wow.
I can't tell if you're joking or if you're an idiot.
Little column A, little column B.
Oh my gosh. Do we have anything else?
I have
I've
no
got
idea
a
what time
huge
it is.
list of stuff. Start
We're winding
lunatic
down.
media to smear people we disagree with.
What?
What?
What did you say?
I said start lunatic media to smear people we disagree with.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Start our own like
Oh.
television news network.
No, like Alex Jones, except do the opposite and say his
Ooh.
side eats babies or whatever.
Oh, just
Just like start
fill-
absolute batshit insanity in the other direction.
Okay, I kind of like this. I think
Yeah.
that would do really well. I think that half the people watching it are going to be like, "Oh, this is a really funny parody," and the other half of the people watching that are nutters who think,
a lot of them are going to be the real problem is the nutters from the other side that come to you and they're like, these people are evil and spreading lies about us. We don't do that. It's you who do that. And then they're going to threaten our lives. And that's okay.
is
Journalism
okay.
has a cause.
we could do it with an anonymous avatar.
Yeah. We could do like this, except on a stream where we haven't said our real names.
Yes.
Yep. What if we
And
should
with
do it
different
like a deep throat
custom.
style? Like everything's like shadows and, silhouettes.
Yeah.
And like voice changers. So
Voice
we sound
changers.
all different.
Cool.
Yeah, we're doing this. We're not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
tell
actually-
you out
I'm-
there
I'm-
which,
I'm not game
which
for this.
crazy people we are. We're crazy people. We're out there. And if you find us, you should like and subscribe.
So that is not us.
That's
with
not
that
us.
podcast. We're not doing it.
Somebody else stole
But
that idea
someone
from
else
our
should.
Thunk Tanked, and
they
they're doing
might.
it, and we don't want them to stop because we were gonna do it,
We're not going to do it.
but we can't
We're
now.
never going to do it.
We can't now because somebody's stolen it. Somebody.
And also, I'm firmly against it.
So that what? That's a terrible idea, Eric.
Yeah,
Why would you even
Eric.
suggest that?
I should never have suggested that.
I
I'm sorry,
can't
guys.
believe it. I can't believe you'd say
Yeah, I'd like to
something so
publicly apologize
terrible.
for giving whoever's doing that awful, hateful stream
hateful.
the idea to do it. We
I am
disagree with you.
Yeah, don't
on
do that.
everything that isn't right that you're saying, which
Bad.
is probably most of it. You mean bad people
Horrible.
that aren't us.
Horrible people.
So what time are we doing the next podcast?
I don't know, probably like Thursday or something. We'll figure it
Okay.
out.
Cool.
No. Oh, not a bad idea though. Countering crazy with worse crazy shouldn't work, but might.
Maybe.
I mean, it's the homeopathics of arguments.
No, it's like it's the lunatics keep going further and further to one side, and the sane people aren't going crazy in the opposite direction. So
Yeah.
it's dragging the whole conversation in the direction of the crazies.
You can't
Oh,
have a
that's
reasonable
one way.
argument against nutters.
Exactly. Which is why being reasonable won't counter them.
Yeah.
But
So wait,
if we start pointing out the fact that they are literally all child molesters who eat babies, maybe that would work. I don't know.
I mean, we
'Cause
can't use that
it's
one.
probably more true of them than it is of people who
Probably.
haven't been saying that all along.
Probably.
the vaccine turns you into a god, and they don't have enough doses for us. They don't want us to become gods. We're so strong. I'll be strong.
That's
Oh
brilliant.
my god, that's awesome.
I'm trying to keep the vaccine from you.
This is
great.
genius.
Only 1 million a day? You fucks. Oh, sorry. Oh my
Oh
god.
my
All right, that's a pretty
goodness.
solid. That's a good idea, Eric.
Terrible
Wow.
idea that we're not doing.
I'm bad.
Never.
Yeah.
Very
Never.
bad.
Yeah, right.
Never.
No,
if you
sorry,
see
this-
anybody doing that, that's not us.
No.
We can
This
private all our past videos with our faces in them, right?
Yes.
To be fair, our audio quality was garbage back then too.
Yeah.
It still probably is to some degree, but it's better. It's much
It's
better now that
much
we're no
better.
longer.
If I could start the show with all of our voices, that would help probably.
Yeah, well, and we can't have everything we want.
We-
I want to say one more thing about VR, and that's that I saw a headline to a. I don't read news articles; I just read the headlines.
Yeah, of course.
I'm American. What do you
as
want
one
from me?
should.
I read the headlines and then the comments on Reddit.
Oh yeah. And I always look for the guy that's like, "This isn't really true. The end numbers too." And I'm like, "Ah, nerd!" And then I downvote him and upvote someone saying some weird politically biased thing.
Oh no. That's so terrible. Sorry, you were saying?
So I saw it was a Wired article talking
Uh-huh.
about how Silicon Valley loves VR as a way to make people not try to actively change the system they're in, because it offers a great escape, similar to TVs, I guess.
Ridiculous.
It's very close to true,
Is it?
to be fair. Oh yeah, I mean, think about like how America is. You go to the poorest household, they still have a TV.
Well, yeah, but they don't have VR.
That's true, but the
They're
point is
not
they're
revolting.
going that way. They want to go that way.
Look,
That's
yeah,
where they're
sure.
seeing the
I don't
future of.
know. Look, okay, so you
But,
guys have fancy
like-
stuff, right? Look, we
I've
got some
had
fancy
VR
headsets.
for like 3 weeks, and I'm tweeting about storming the Capitol building. It's. I don't think.
You're tweeting? Wait, hold on. What the fuck? wait.
Ironically,
in what-
right?
Oh, it was a joke. I made it clear in the tweet that I was only joking, and that you should not storm the Capitol building just because
Slash
you're cold.
S.
And definitely don't kill the rich and gut them and live in their corpses for heat.
Oh, jeez.
Don't do that. This is a joke.
Oh, that's
I
right.
made
Texas
points
is
of-
out of power, aren't
Texas is
Yeah,
cold.
No one in
And
Texas
it's
is
the
watching
fault of
this.
their leadership.
Ha! Fuck! There goes all our viewers in
Wow.
Texas.
Wait, we had viewers in Texas?
they?
I'm
No,
sorry,
we didn't.
Texas.
We didn't. We don't.
No, we didn't. We've got no
So-
horse in this race. So
Yeah.
fuck. I hope everyone's okay in Texas. Actually,
Yeah, the only good thing that came from this horrible crisis is that I learned Texas has an electrical grid that is completely separate from the rest of the United States.
Yeah. And then when they need more, they buy it from Mexico.
Because they're trying to avoid federal regulations.
It's so funny.
Can I point out that a state that pulls out a tremendous amount of oil being horribly affected by climate change is pretty funny to me in an ironic,
but they're
sad
just
way.
gonna blame the windmills and look at the snow as a point of like global warming isn't real or something because look, it's cold here.
That's because we need to start like the anyone who isn't on the far right sucks at branding things for some reason. I don't know why the weird radical right is better at branding ideas.
They probably throw more money at corporate scumbags who do the
I mean,
branding.
maybe.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're better at manipulating people
Yeah.
because they're scumbags and they aren't bound by truth.
Yeah.
they can do whatever. We're stuck having to say true things, which is why somebody, not us, should start a podcast where they say crazy shit.
Somebody,
not
not
bound
us.
by the truth.
Not
fight
us.
them on their own terms.
What could this podcast sell that isn't nutraceuticals, but also is not
Non-radioactive rainwater.
Whoa.
Wait, what do you take with what absorbs radiation? Is it carbon
Oh.
structures?
Oh, they were giving them out there. It's like, I feel like it's like a salt substitute that people normally eat when they can't eat normal salt. What is it?
Iodine.
Is it?
Iodine.
Sodium something. Iodine, yes.
Iodine. I remember the
completely
science
off base.
thing.
Yeah, science.
There's other things though, like
I only know this
like
because I watched a Godzilla movie recently.
there's other things though. There's other things that absorb radiation, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
So
sure.
what we sell are there radiation sinks to help absorb the radiation in your home. They're like air filters. You know those tower air filters that like blow air? It's a replacement filter for those.
We could just sell like crystal healing bullshit.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh yeah, so there's
God.
plenty of
no, I don't
crazies.
I don't want to be
No,
associated with
the
that
crazies
side.
on the
Anyway.
left are hippies.
What about
Yeah.
magnets?
So magnets and crystals are in.
I'm out. No, crystals are a hard no, I think. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
One, being weird extremists on any side does not mesh with crystal.
Oh.
The vibes are off.
Oh,
We need to
Did-
be like aggressive.
digital
They need to be aggressive.
digital spells that you can download.
Witchcraft, yes.
Digital spells.
Yes.
I feel like we can't call the other side demons if we're literally saying we practice magic.
Look,
We're
Matt,
good magic.
good
to
magic.
stop the demon.
techno magic.
Yeah, we're using the Tibetan principle that machines can pray for you so you can go do other useful things.
Makes sense to
Wait,
me.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is that a real principle?
Sort of.
Is now.
They have like prayer flags, and every time the flag waves, it counts as a prayer. And
Oh,
like prayer
fuck, I got a
wheels, and every
blender.
time the wheel goes round, it counts as a prayer. And that's it's their faith. They believe this works, and it works as well as any other
Therefore-
prayer, as far as I can tell.
Why don't
Digital
they sell, like, fire attachments?
spells.
Digital spells, yeah. If a flag waving can make a prayer, why can't a computer?
Computers can do a
10,000
lot.
Prayers per millisecond.
We get a GPT-3 AI to do prayer for you.
Oh God! If a simple machine can pray, an advanced machine can pray like much better.
Much better.
Much better.
Right?
Using, like,
You only put in
original languages.
You put in one line and it'll do a whole prayer for you that you wouldn't believe. It's so
You
long.
can just let it do that over and over and over and over again. Just pray so many times, all the prayers.
Constantly praying. Machines. Digital spells.
Praying machines.
We can also laser engrave spells on really small things so they can
Like
move really
bullets?
fast.
Like bullets? What?
Every time it rotates, it's a prayer. Bang, 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 bang.
Ugh.
Accuracy prayers on my bullets
Wow.
because I can't shoot for shit.
Anyway,
All right,
this
so
has been a very productive Thunk Tank, I have to say. There's been a lot of good that's come out of here. None of it was about my crows.
remember, don't trust crows.
Don't trust crows. They're working
Called
for the
murder
cops.
Of crows for a reason.
They're
I
working
think
for the
that's what
cops.
We learned that crows work for the cops.
Yes.
What are we calling this episode?
What's clickbaity?
Oh.
Fuck it.
No. We
I don't
gotta...
know. I
Crows,
got no
clothes,
clickbait.
and automobiles.
Is Keanu Reeves in The Crow 2?
Done. Bang, bang. Fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It has nothing to do with the whole episode. Let's do
We
it.
mentioned The Matrix.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is in The Matrix. We mentioned crows.
We mentioned crows.
Crows are in the title. Is Keanu Reeves in The Crows 2? In The Crow 2? That was the one with like the goth dude who comes back from the dead to like wreak vengeance, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I saw it a long
Yeah.
time ago. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you remember that movie Jennifer's Body? Did you watch that?
No.
Okay, it was really bad, but I'm convinced that that movie was meant to be a comedy, like a dark comedy, and then just all the jokes like shit the bed, and they cut most of them, and the ones that they kept in just like weren't good. If you ever end up having to watch that movie by force or something, just keep that in mind.
I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are the credits rolling?
I think we should do that. Do you want to
We're
say
gonna-
goodbye? Thank you all
Yeah.
for
So special.
watching.
Oh yeah. Special thanks to our sponsor Denny's.
Nom nom nom.
Eat at Denny's. It's legally food.
No radioactivity
They won't
that
send
we've
me an
been
ad.
able to
Going
detect.
to the moon.
No
What?
radioactivity that we've been able to detect.
Yep.
You've not detected
Not been
any
able to detect
radioactivity at a
any Denny's
Good fact.
radioactivity. And go to our store and buy a Fueled at Denny's shirt. That's
Fueled by Denny's. Best
God kn-
shirt.
I sleep in one because I want to wake up and remember that I'm fueled by Denny's.
All right.
That way I know where to eat.
See ya, everybody.
No? Oh shit, we're still going?
Remember
I normally
to do
just
things
ramble
like
off into the
subscribe
sunset.
And upvote and share.
Oh, I
And
mean,
other things. You know what those things are. I don't know what those things
donate on Patreon. $50,000 gets you